you said this was the most difficult time that you and your company have faced. Where were you when you first got the information?
On June 12th, on that day, I was in Bombay in my office. I was in an internal meeting when I first heard the news. It was quite shocking and something that is incomprehensible that suddenly you heard. And it took me a few seconds to gather myself, and then immediately I rushed to the airport to fly to Ahmedabad.
How did you hear about it? Was it a colleague?
It is a call that I got from someone, "Hey, Chandra, what is happening?" Then immediately I went out and my assistant was there. She switched on the TV, but I didn't wait for anything and immediately I rushed.
And what were your first thought? Did you get the information on what were the casualties like, what had happened, or was it just instinctive that you ran and left?
I knew immediately I have to go to Ahmedabad, so I asked the office to immediately arrange the flight. I will go to the airport. And then I started making calls as I was leaving office, sitting in the car and going to the airport. I was making calls to Air India, making calls to our people in Gujarat, our manager in Gujarat. There are many Tata companies, and so getting information piece by piece. And by the time I reached the airport and was getting into the flight, I knew the enormity, and I was also watching online, and taking calls and trying to assemble people. And it was a very difficult situation. So I was trying to think, what should I be doing? Immediately the thought came to me that immediately what we need a response team on the ground.